Ravi and Suresh are participating in a toy car race. This is Ravi's car and this is Suresh's car. In this race, the cars have to cover a distance of 200 meters. The race has begun. Ravi's car is ahead of Suresh's car in the first half of the race. So, can we predict who will win the race, Ravi or Suresh? Well, we can predict who will win the race if we know the speed of both the cars. To calculate the speed of a moving object, we must know the distance it has covered and the time taken to cover that distance. Speed depends upon distance and time, and the formula for speed is speed equals distance traveled divided by the time taken to cover that distance. In other words, the speed of an object is the distance it covers in unit time. So what is the unit of speed? The SI unit of length or distance is meter, and that of time is second. Therefore, the SI unit of speed is meters per second, or m/s. Note that the unit of speed depends upon the units for distance and time. If we measure distance in kilometers, km, and time in hours, or h, then the unit of speed is kilometers per hour, or km/h. Let's now calculate the speed of Ravi's and Suresh's cars by using the formula. Ravi's car covered 100 meters in 12 seconds. Therefore, the speed of his car is 8.33 meters per second. Suresh's car covered 100 meters in 14 seconds. The speed of his car is 7.14 meters per second. As the speed of Ravi's car is more than Suresh's, don't you think Ravi will win the race? Come, let's find what happens in the second half of the race. Oh, look, Suresh reached the finish line first. But how is this possible? According to our calculation of speed, Ravi's car should have won the race. So what went wrong with the prediction? To get the answer, let's look at the progress of both the cars in the second half of the race. Suresh's car covered the first 100 meters in 14 seconds, the next 50 meters in 4 seconds, and the last 50 meters in 2 seconds. Now Ravi's car covered the first 100 meters in 12 seconds, the next 50 meters in 6 seconds, and the last 50 meters again in 6 seconds. So, Suresh's car covered the distance at non-uniform speed, whereas Ravi's car at a uniform speed. Objects in motion do not always travel at the same speed. In case of non-uniform speed, we calculate the average speed of the object as the total distance covered by the object divided by the total time taken to cover that distance. The average speed of Suresh's car in the car race was 10 meters per second, as against the Ravi's car's speed of 8.33. Now we have an important question. Are speed and velocity the same? No, they are not. Speed is the rate of change of distance with time. Velocity, on the other hand, is the rate of change of displacement with time. If we say a car is traveling at 30 kilometers per hour, we are talking about its speed. But if we say that a car is moving at a speed of 30 kilometers per hour towards south, then we are referring to its velocity. In other words, velocity is speed with direction. Speed is scalar, as it has only magnitude, whereas velocity is vector, as it has both magnitude and direction. Ravi, Jay, Raja, Vikram and Samir are participating in a 100-meter race at a school competition. The starter blows the whistle to start the race. Ravi is approaching the finish line very fast, and he touches the finish line first.